Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly Journals, and I'm here with a memory monthly plan with me for the month of January using this kit from Plannerface. This is the first memory monthly I've filmed, so bear with me. I'm going to try and do it chattily, but we'll see. I've also got some pieces to do my notes page. I'm just going to start it for now because I'm about to go out for the day, but I'm going to try and get what I've done. Just to warn you, my other half is in the room and about, so if you hear him in the background, he's here. It's not just a weirdo. So yeah, as usual, I'm just going to start by trying to change what day this is for. And I'm actually going to do this slightly differently to usual. So I'm going to cut that strip straight off. But the other strip, this one, I'm just going to put down and then I'm going to cut off, which I know sounds a bit odd. But the idea is I don't want to mess up that floral arrangement there, so I want to stick that down and then cut the sort of Thursday, Friday, Saturday off. If that makes any sense. It probably doesn't, but I know what I mean. It'll be fine. So as usual, now that lots of UK planner girls have got Erin Condren's with Monday Start with monthlies, Anna has started making strips to do this with, which I will be using from next month I think, but before this was made before that, so yeah, that's where we're at the moment. So I don't know how to put this strip down. This is always my struggle with the monthly spread. I just need to white out the top of that flag, don't I? Is this my empty white up? Sweet, you know my stationery drawer?
Yes.
The one that you put the clips in earlier?
Oh, at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In there is a box on the back right with Tipp-Ex in. Could you grab me a Tipp-Ex?
Okay, Tipp-Ex.
He's a good egg. So, again, just popping this strip back down in roughly the right place, and I probably need to... No, that actually covers quite well. Found one?
Yep.
Thank you.
There you go.
Tipp-Ex appeared magically. I've forgotten what I was going to Tipp-Ex out now as well. Oh, let's not put Sunday upside down. I feel like I've messed this up because this does not seem long enough. But I'll make it work. Saturday, Friday. And the Thursday just needs to go onto the other page. And hopefully that will balance things out just fine. Ground. There you go. Monday Start, magical. Next up, oh sorry, just whacked the camera, is I need to cover up the dates not in the month. So again, this is a Sunday Start kit, so this isn't quite made to do this properly. So I just need to work out the best way to match these strips up. But I think it's probably like that. So put these ones down first. Actually, you know what I should have done first? Put my sidebar down. So Anna does a decorative sidebar in her kits, as well as an option for non-decorative sidebar, but I don't know what I'd use my sidebar for, especially in memory monthlies, because what would I use it for basically? So I tended to just use it as is. Pin it straight up against that. There we go, beautifully fills that gap there, because it's January, it says nice hello 2019. And then there's just one day to cover up here, so pop that in there, cut down the strip. Make it work. This is not the box I wanted there, is it? I wanted that one. No. Good job I bought this in removable mat. This feels too big now. I'm so confused. Was it that way? I'm so confused. What did I decide? You're probably watching like, what is she doing? What is she on about? Don't worry, I don't really know either. That is not straight. What? That's fine. That'll do. This is now going to be too small for this box, isn't it? Yes, way too small. Why? Why? But there are lots of decorative full boxes in this kit, so I'm just going to pick out one of those to use instead. And I really like this dog and I want to make sure I include it, so we'll use that. No, but this is also too short. Whatever, that's fine. That will do just fine. Okay, so that is the days that there is nothing in covered up. I need to decide whether I want to use these, but for now I'm going to add in my events for the month, starting off with some people were here on New Year's Day. So just going to make a little flag. Scissors. I knew I hadn't pulled something else out, so make a little flag with my scissors. Just pop that down there. I can never, in the neutral, line up these boxes so they fit perfectly. Like this box always ends up smaller than Monday. Thursday always ends up smaller than Monday. But I'm kind of got the colourful for the rest of the year, so that helps. Right, then what other events have I got to mark? My dad being away from the 15th to the 18th. So just choosing another type of washi for that. I'm just pulling in different types to that match the kit. Yeah, I've just made that flag for the 18th. I'll zoom things in a bit closer so you can see a bit more what's going on when I get further into actual plans rather than sort of an overview of the month. I'm just watching the time because I probably need to go downstairs any minute to go for Rangers. But I'm hoping I can get these bits of washi down first. Neither of those edges are particularly neat, but I'll worry about that later. And then my other half was actually here from this day onwards as well. So he can have other big washi. Yay! Just again, another flag. No, not very even flag. Let's try and make that a bit better. Nope, that was not any better. That was in fact worse. More speed, less haste. That's better. This time I'm actually going to use a ruler to cut the washi because I want it to be a straight line. We're going to use it for the next one. Let's just cut both of those. So cut that other one that I didn't cut straight before straight, and cut that in a piece of washi. I can get it up, which I can't. Why? Why you do this to me, washi? Why? Okay, and then just got a few days to mark my mum being away as well. I think I'll use this confetti. I do go for an almost, not completely no white space look on these monthlies, but quite white, no white spacey. So it doesn't bother me that that 18th is already mostly filled. I will make it work. I don't know why I just tore that one. I'm going to put a ruler on it straight away, but I did, so I'll just get rid of that little bit of washi. And 23rd. Do the same here. and that will be all of the washi for when people are away, etc. down already. And will probably be time for me to go to Rangers, so I'll probably disappear for a little bit and then come back later and finish this, or get further on with this rather than, you know, barely into it. So yeah, that's the plan. Actually, the last thing I might do is I might just pop flags on all of these things with the sort of stickers I've pulled out to mark the things. So I've got a little tree to mark Mum being away, a little foil heart, pull out another flag, same there but with a sun, and a different little foil heart for Dad being away. Oh, my flag is gone. For this one, I've also got, let's use the blue heart for that one because the flag's sort of white and pinky. I've got a foil heart, and this last one, I have a pink foil heart. There you go. And the only other thing I wanted to mark that I was doing all month was that I did a 30-day of yoga challenge. I'm just going to grab one of these. I want like a biggish box. I think got just one of these boxes here. This pink one. In fact, let's pop it down here. And I've just got this yoga girl. And then it covers up quite nicely that divide where I haven't quite cut it right for my 30 days of yoga. So then when I come back I can go in day by day to fill things up, and the door just shut, which probably means Mum is trying to leave and I'm not there, so I better go. I'll be back shortly. Okay, and I'm back, probably not for very long again, but we'll see what we can get done. This looks really weird colours. You can actually see the January more through the camera than you can in person, but it's fine. I'm not going to stress about it. So on that day, whatever day that was, I set my 2019 goals. Just got this little bow from Sadie's Stickers to mark that, and we had a games night, which I might just put in the skinny strip of washi in that middle space. I might wait and see what Wednesday's like before I do that, because I might like carry on the washi into there. Wednesday the 2nd. Oh, I don't actually have anything to mark on Wednesday, so I'm going to use one of the full boxes. Am I? No, I'll just pop the strip of washi in for now. And I can always add another one or something if I want to. So that's that for that. On Thursday I was the only person at teaching. It was so weird. So I'm just going to mark that. I have one of these boxes here. We'll just start at the top and work our way down, I think. And I'm going to put it just a little bit down from the date. So or am I? Am I just going to put it right at the top? I think the problem with this, the monthly, is that it's almost cut too close to here. So like that's really impeaching on that. The coil, okay, that'll have to do. I've just got this silver foil thing for that. On to the 4th, I swatched a load of washi, as you do. We'll just use. So what I tend to do with my monthly is I do like 1 week at the top, the next week at the bottom, so I can sort of fit things around it. And what I'm going to do, pop that there, even a tiny bit further down even. That's just one of the washi strips I'm using here from the kit, and pop that on like the top in the middle. The 5th was a super busy day at work, so it was one of my on-call weekend shifts. That's also blue. Let's not use the same colour next to each other. And pull in this one here. This is sort of the grey colour. I've just got a coffee cup for that, and then oh god, my washi's sticking to things. What I tend to do, and then maybe a flag underneath. I'll just use a flag there. Does that fit? Just about. And put that napping cat there. Got nothing for the 6th. On to the next week, the 7th. Had a super productive day, and then we had a dinner at the ranger leader's house. So for the dinner, we'll use one of these boxes. Just pop that down. That is not straight. Why does that look straight on the black line but not in person? I'll just bring that up there. If I didn't have anything else to mark, it'd be fine. But I've got something else I want to mark that day. So it's like squidging it all in. Oh god. Hot mess! Hot mess express. That'll do fine. And then underneath, I was just going to mark that it was a really, really productive day. I don't normally have like that productive a day, but I did, so I just wanted to mark that. And I've got this little flag that I might just write it in on and pop that little icon there. Fine. On to the 8th. What was the 8th? I haven't got anything on the 8th. On the 9th, I sutured somebody's hand. I had a load of stress because I didn't have my meds, which was not a good feeling. That was the 9th, sorry, I'm thinking of. So I'll use that one there for the stress about my meds. I haven't quite worked out how these boxes fit in, and then for the suturing the hand, I think it's time to cut some of these things here. So all I do with these, because I use the decorative sidebar, I just cut them up to maybe use as further boxes. So what I tend to like to do is do 2 small ones and then 1 big one for each colour. And then if I've got loads of little things to mark still, and I'm not using the big ones up, I'll use cut the big ones up later. So let's use some pink. I think it's because all of the others are sort of shades of blue, so the pink isn't really getting used very much, but that's fine. So that's just for that. And where are my little scissors? Over that heart there. Fine. The 10th, what did I do on the 10th? Oh, I had this patient who, a child swallowed a coin, basically, is the long and the short of it, and I think that's just going to go into a box. Like that. And I'll pop that there, I think. So the reason I do it like this is because I've now got this nice big space that I can fill up with other stuff. On to the other side, I had a PDP day where we did like an aeroplane and spaghetti challenge, and I think for that I'm going to use a bigger box. And again, just try and line that box up as best I can. Got these nice big arrows to mark that, and a little plane on top of it because we did like an aeroplane challenge. Fine. The 12th, me and Mum binge watched some TV, so that I was just going to put on the square on its own. But are there any sort of, yeah, I think what I might do is I might use this knitwear full box if I can, centre it at least. No, sorry, I'm focusing so hard I can't talk. And then just got that binge watch on the top of it. Fine. And then the next day I finished my big happy planner, which also deserves like a bigger box. Do I have any bigger boxes left? Yeah, I've got one. Use that. And I also swatched some washi, so let's put in something little for that first. Let's use one of these washi strips. Ironic, eh? Washi strip for swatching washi? Yeah. No, just me. Just me, evidently. I'm just laughing at my own jokes. My other half is not in the room at the moment, unsurprisingly. In fact, I've just got that hashtag that can just go like that. I don't know what it means, maybe. Potentially. Ish. But now I want to stick this girl over. Oh well, she can just go into where the date dot's going to go. Fine. On to the 14th. Somebody will shout me when it's time for food. Oh, we watched the end of a TV show and like, it killed me. Like the ending just killed me. And I was upset for like a day and a half about it. And I cried so much. I think it needs a double one again. Just so I can be like, oh, killed me. Because I've got sort of 2 icons to use for it. I'd have preferred like the box. Do I have the box? I haven't used it. I will. So if I put like the TV there and then just layer the munchkin over it to say I cried my eyes out. On Friday, I don't know whether any of you guys follow UK news, but they can't reach a deal about Brexit basically, and that was the day the deal failed and the Prime Minister got vonked, and it was all a big stress. That's just gonna go like that. Next day my cat was the cutest thing ever and just slept on me all day. So I'm just gonna mark that in. Can just go like that. We've got a little cat sleeping, how appropriate. Okay, moving on swiftly. I've got all these little flags that I should use at some point. I've not really got any birthdays to mark, so I'm going to use one of these birthday appointment labels for the next thing, which basically something came to our hospital that shouldn't have done and it caused no end of stress on my night shift. Whoops, my computer's talking to me. So I've just got a little doctor to mark that. And we've got my other half was here. And then I got... Oh, I forgot about this. I pulled out... I was really confused then. I pulled out and I was like, why is there another stethoscope? This little stethoscope. And I'm going to use it like as an overlay. To give her like a foil stethoscope. I love it. I love it. It's so cute. I mean, it's not perfect, obviously, but I love it. Anyway, on the 18th, I got 0 sleep. Like, I didn't sleep at all. Not one wink. Because I finished nights, and I decided that was a good plan. Spoiler alert, it was not. And that's an icon on top of an icon, and I don't like it, but whatever. Next day, I don't have anything to mark. On this day, we went to Mary Poppins at the cinema. And we played some Sonic. So I'm going to use this box to mark the cinema. And then I've just got my game on icon. Oh, I don't like that they're like the same, which can just go over my boyfriend being here strip, because I don't need to say what game we played or anything. Nothing on the 21st. 22nd was just a ridiculous day at work. The bleep was broken and just, yeah. It was, and I forgot my password. So, yeah. 22nd. That was meant to be the 22nd. And I don't want that munchkin on there that way up. Just trying to, yeah, unpeel. We'll try that again. Oh, I knew this was going to happen when I put that down earlier. I was like, I'm going to want that space. And I was right, I do want that space. And now, oh god. Why do I do this to myself? Fine. There's a cat hair trying to get stuck in there. This munchkin can just cover up the fact I've ripped that sticker. Fine, that is that day. I've got loads to mark on this day. I'm just going to have to squidge things in a little bit. So I'll use one of these tiny flags. I'm not going to mark one of the things because it doesn't need to be marked necessarily. So you're just going to use this little flag first. That's just to mark going out for dinner. And I'm going to use a half box on top of it, except that half box is the same colour, and so is that. Why is everything I want to use the same colour? I'm going to have problems sticking my date flags down, unless I stick them in the other corner. Oh, I don't know. I'll deal with that later, but anyway, I did lots of baking, so that's what that's for. 24th, I just felt horrendous for zero reason, so I just cried all day. Not all day. I came home from work and I just cried my eyes out for like 20 minutes. And I feel like that's worth marking because it was a defining moment of the day. So that's what I do with this. I just mark like defining moments. They are not always positive. In fact, I don't want that like that. If I can... So the stickers I'm using are removable matte, the kit. But this Fox and Cactus sticker is premium matte. But yeah, that's fine. Just want to mark Tipex out that moon phase. Fine, that's good. 25th. Oh god, that was the 25th. Ew. Ew. Right, let's try that again. Good work there, Tilly, so that's better. And I just need to move these things along. Which probably means I can mark the third thing I wanted to mark. So I might do that still. Let's just get these down first. Which was that I was just really down and I felt like that I should mark that. Yeah, that's the Thursday, that does make sense. I was thinking that was the Wednesday for some reason. I was like, I wasn't really sad on the Wednesday. No, I wasn't. I was really sad on the Thursday. Because I wasn't at work. But I'm not. I'm just going to leave it. Like that. Fine. I might put like a tiny strip of washi up there or something. 26th. Don't have anything. 28th. 7th was a really chilled work shift, which never happens. So I thought I'd just mark that in. I feel like I was meant to be doing these at the top and then I forgot. But I don't suppose it really matters at this point because there's nothing underneath too. So I've just got some balloons to mark that. Last few days, and maybe I'll have actually got all the days done. I had my ALS course, which, if I could work out which way this box like was meant to go height-wise, I might just use it to cover most of this day. Because like the ALS really did take up the entire day. Yeah, that works. And I've run out of big ones to do the same on here. But what I've done instead is I'll pop this one down at the bottom. And then this above it, and mark them separately. So this was the fact it was the ALS course, and this is the fact that I did amazingly in the exam. So that's good. The next day I had a bit of a fight with my mum, and I just want to mark it because, as I say, it was a defining moment of the week, and I try and mark my defining moments of the week. And just some foil arrows there, and then on the 31st I literally did all of the baking in the world for the big meet. So I'll just pop that down there with that just above it, and that is all of the days. So now what I do is I give it a zoom out, try and fit in these full boxes places. So I've got a few days they could go on, but what I like to try and do is not put them on just one day. Like, but I think the only place I've got a big enough space to maybe do it is there. So I think I will do it there. Just Tipp-Ex out that date. But what I might do is I might put some washi behind that first. Then I think the others are going to have to really go into boxes, which is fine, but I prefer them not to. I mean, this one can just come up a little bit and go there. Does that work? Yeah, why not? I might even, like, these are not meant to look perfect and unfinished. I like them to look a bit grungy and a bit like all over the place. So and then I want to put this box in, but I'm not bothered about the other one, so I think I'm just going to put this box in up here and not stress about the other one, and just not put the other one in. So that can just go like that, or it could if that was straight. Something's not straight there, but it's fine. Fine. That will do just fine. Oh no, there are another 2 boxes. I mean, no. There's not really anywhere else I could put them. But it's fine. I don't really care. So the next thing I do is I just use some of the washi strips and stuff to pretty up a bit. So I'm just going to lift that off for a second. And again, I just go for a really, really unfinished look here. So like, just pull in some different strips of washi. Oh, that is my dinner ready, so I'm just going to pop down enough to finish out this box, and then I'll go down for food. See what I mean? It just goes in random places, as if I'm sure there are more washis. Okay, so I'm back trying to finish off this. Wow, I just left washi everywhere. I feel like I had a 5th washi that was non-boo. There it is. I did, it was confetti. So yeah, I'm just tearing off random strips and bobbing them down however I feel like, really. Just trying to fill up the gap, as you do. Thank you. You're allowed to make noise. I've warned them you are around. You were here when I made that one. My other half just tried to tiptoe into the room so as not to disturb the video. It's very sweet of him, but not necessary. Just want to Tipp-Ex. So yeah, I'm just shoving down washi strips. I might speed this up a little bit, just that's my run out. Meh. Can't see my other Tipp-Ex. I might just speed this up so you're not. Oh, it's right in front of my eyes. Or is that the one I've just tried? Who knows? No. Wow, I bet you were like, what are you on about? It's right in front of you. I would have been. But that's fine. So yeah, I'm going to speed this up a little bit so you don't get bored of me sticking down strips of washi. Okay, so that is the monthly spread all filled out. I don't know why the foil isn't wiggling very well. It wiggles much better in person. The washi just isn't quite as shiny. So yeah, that is the month. So I'm just also gonna, while we're here, do my notes page, which I'm using this kit from Pretty on Paper Co, and I'm not sure what her paper's like. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna have to, yes, basically Tipp-Ex out the entire page. So I'm gonna start by doing that and just speed this up, and then I will be back with you. Right, so we are all Tipp-Ex out. So now we just have to attempt to put these stickers down straight, which is evidently never going to happen. But that will do. So this is just a 2 thingy notes page from Pretty on Paper Co, which my friend Beth sent me. Yo Beth, she watches my videos, so she will probably be watching this at some point. Show Beth some love in the comments. Cool. That is like that. I wonder whether I've got one last flag anywhere just to pull in. Yeah, I do. The monthly view on the next page. A little bit. That's fine. Now what I haven't done on the monthly view is just put Plannerface. I mark where all my monthly kits and stuff are, well, all my sticker kits are from somewhere. So let's just pop that little Plannerface down there. Cool. So now we just need to work out how my goals fit into these sections. So I first filmed this as a chatty bit, but it took forever and I didn't like it, so when I was editing it I decided to voice over this bit. So basically I'm just going to go through and write down my 11 goals for the year. The way I've done my goals is 10 of my goals have 1 or 2 30-day monthly challenges associated with them to help me sort of kickstart me along that goal, and the other one of them doesn't have any, and 2 of them have 2 30-day challenges. So the first one I've written there, wow, good speech there actually, was start exercising 3 times a week, and for that my 2 30-day challenges were 30 days of yoga and 30 days of exercise. So I did the 30 days of yoga in January. I don't know when I'm going to do the 30 days of exercise. The next one I wrote there was eat more healthily, which will be 30 days of healthy eating. The Pass 8 RCP, which I wrote next, which was off screen, doesn't have a 30-day goal because it's just a sort of linear goal. Can't remember what I wrote next, but I've spread out them 2 in those friends. That is actually just improve relationships with friends, and my 2 30-day challenges are NaCoWriMo, which I'm doing this month in February, and 30 days of chatting, which means basically 30 days of actually responding to texts. For love, I've got improve my relationship with my other half. For that, my 30-day challenge will be 30 days of like actual speech communication, so either speaking on the phone or preferably speaking on the phone every day. Which other ones have I written? The read 24 books is self-explanatory, and the 30-day challenge is to read for 30 minutes a day. For the declutter, which is basically declutter my room, partly to make room for my other half moving in and to make a living room next door so we have a bit more space for ourselves, and 30 days of decluttering for that, so just declutter something every day for 30 days. For craft twice a month, that's again, goal itself is quite self-explanatory. The 30-day challenge is to do a bit of a craft every day for 30 days. I've talked about those 2. I stick to budget, basically stick to my budget. There's not a lot else to say about that, and I'm going to do a 30-day strict no spend, so I'm allowed to buy absolute necessities, and that's it. In my fun, I've got bake twice a month, again self-explanatory-ish goal, and the 30-day challenge is to do something baking related every day for 30 days. I'm not going to be able to bake every day, but I could try and find a recipe or weigh out some ingredients on days that I don't have as much time. The last two in fun are for YouTube and Instagram, so reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm at about 180 at the filming of this video, so yeah, that's that goal. And then to reach 2,000 followers on Instagram. I'm about 1,100 at the moment, so I think they're both doable, and for that my 30-day challenge is to do a video every day in a month. Might be April. So my thinking at the moment is that it's currently February, so I did the yoga. I'm doing the NaNoWriMo this month because it's February and that's when NaNoWriMo is. Next month I'll probably do the phone calls speaking with my other half, but we'll see. And then April to do a video every day, but that might not happen because, you know, I don't know how much free time I'm going to have between now and then. So yeah, I've just added some washi to pull that spread into the other spread, and I'm just talking around some things now. But that's really it for my notes page. I'm just talking through my goals here, but I've already talked through them, which is, you know, why I've filmed this part of the video. So now I will move on to my sort of cover page for the month. And what I'm going to do with my cover page for the month is I'm going to stick a couple of bits and pieces on it. So a card from my gran and a little note from my friend Beth when she sent me these things. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm just pulling those out. So yeah, that's the plan, and I'll just do that and then see you with the end of the video. I meant to tell you where all these stickers are from, so I'm going to run through that really quickly. Kits from Plannerface. Sadie Stickers, Once More With Love, Philo Fabulous, Harriet Wright Designs, Toffee Bananas, Harriet Wright Designs, Ginger Cat Coat, Once More With Love, Harriet Wright Designs, GP Sticker Studio, Diamond Print Designs, Toffee Bananas, Handcrafted by Cherie, Ginger Cat Coat, this was from a random sheet, Handcrafted by Cherie, this is an Erin Condren sticker, Once More With Love, Handcrafted by Cherie, JD's Crafts, random sticker, Choco and Mimi, Toffee Bananas, My Newest Addiction, Fox and Cactus, Once More With Love. Sorry if this was too fast, but you know, you can try and pause it so you can work it out. My friend Amy made these, Toffee Bananas, Fox and Cactus, Choco and Mimi, Handcrafted by Cherie, Ginger Cat Coat, Philo Fabulous, Fox and Cactus, JD's Crafts, Blossom Nose Co, Toffee Bananas, Once More With Love, Fantasy Design Store, Fox and Cactus. So, whew, sorry, I know I normally do that a bit slower, but this video is already like a million years long. I don't want it to be any longer. One last foil wiggle for you. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like down below. Let me know whether you're doing any memory planning. I didn't text this out or put another flag over it. Bugger. Why do I notice these things now? Why? Maybe I'll just make a quick little washi flag. Yeah, comment down below if you're memory keeping anywhere and how you are doing it. I'm really interested to know, and what you're doing with your monthly spread if you're not memory keeping. I think the monthly spread, I think memory keeping is probably my favourite form of, not planning because it's not planning, but you know what I mean. So obviously memory keeping is not planning, but well, I don't know, some people call it back planning or something similar, back planning. That's something I listened to recently. I was listening to Planner Girl Chatter and they had a very heated conversation about whether back planning and memory planning were the same thing. I'm going to argue that they're not, but anyway, let's not get into that conversation now because this video is long enough and I need to shut up. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like down below, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!